Obina and Thelma's relationship have been on for over 5 years. So her baby, instead of proposing to her, he ended up buying a car for Thelma. This was the moment she realized that she might not get married to Obina. Her sister just had to question Obina when they went on a date and asked him if he ever plans on getting married to her sister. Obina could not answer at this moment, and this was exactly the time Jessie asked her other sister to leave the dinner table. They went home and have a discussion about her relationship. Jess questioned Thelma what are her own plans out of this relationship because it's heading nowhere. She has already wasted 5 years of her time with this man, and there's no sign that he is ready to settle down with her. This moment, Thelma was confused and still loves Obina. Obina is a prince, so this is the reason why he is yet to confess why he cannot get married to Thelma. Obina went back to his village and the queen asked him to get married soon because there is a chieftaincy title that will be given to him, and also he knows the laws of the village. He has to get married to another princess. Obina, who is aware that he was never going to get married to Thelma, was at this point ready to settle down before things get worse between him and Thelma. He went back to the city and immediately called on Thelma. Thelma thought at this point that after the discussion, this was the moment Obina was coming to apologize and propose to her. But unto her surprise, Obina broke up with her and told her that she is already aware that he is a prince, and the reason why he is not ready to settle down with her was because of their laws. He is supposed to get married to a princess and also somebody from the same tribe because Thelma is an Yoruba girl, whilst Obina is an Igbo guy, so the marriage cannot hold. This was so confused for a situation like this between them, and Thelma went home, cried her eyes out, and she was sick at the time also, only to do a test and being congratulated in the hospital because she is pregnant for Obina. Jess told her sister to abort the pregnancy because in this situation, Obina is never going to get married to her. Is she ready to be a single mother? Well, Jessie, on the other hand, as a younger sister, that was the best option she could come up with. But Thelma said yes, she is working, she can take care of herself and her unborn child. If Obina will not accept the pregnancy, she will do everything herself. She is not going to abort this pregnancy. Obina got the news that Thelma was pregnant for him. He scheduled a meeting for himself and Thelma. In the meeting, Obina offered Thelma a huge sum of money to get rid of the pregnancy. Thelma got angry and threw the money back at Obina and said she is never going to terminate the pregnancy. She's going to keep it. If he is not ready to take care of this child, she will. Obina left to the village to be crowned and also get his chieftaincy title. Thelma's pregnancy got bigger as time went on, and one day she collapsed on the roadside. A woman helped her and asked her to move into her house to keep her company because her own son is being stubborn and doesn't take life seriously. Since she is the only son, her presence might just do some wonders on him, and also her presence will do something very great for her as well. Thelma told her sister about this, and her sister agreed that she can as well go there for this woman to take care of her because she is also always busy with work and school. Thelma packed her things and moved into Madame's house. Days went by, months went by, and Madame's son noticed how anytime he comes back home late or does something that is not good, Thelma gives him that look of judgment. So he started behaving well, coming back home earlier, and sometimes also doesn't go out at all. Started working on his computer because he is a computer app developer. Thelma one day asked him if he has stopped clubbing and going out, and this young man, Elvis, told her that yes, he wants to be more responsible for her. Thelma at this point was confused by what he meant by "for me." So Elvis confessed that her presence in the house has made her she know how life is important and appreciate the people around him. A month before Thelma put to bed, Elvis confessed his feelings for Thelma. Thelma also accepted and realized that they both have feelings for each other. These two lovers were hiding their relationship away from Madame. One day, Madame walked into Elvis' room and saw that Thelma and Elvis were about to kiss. Madame was so angry at Elvis because she thought that her son was taking advantage of Thelma's situation because she's vulnerable, pregnant, and there was nobody in her life except her sister. Thelma could not stand the tension between Elvis and the mom, so she packed out of the house and went back to her own house. She told Jess everything that happened. Days later, Elvis has refused to eat and has locked himself in the room. This made Madame worried and called Thelma about how Elvis is behaving. So Elvis had to tell the mom that he wants to see Thelma. That is the only thing that will make him to come out of his room. Madame called Thelma once again and told her what Elvis said. This moment, Thelma was convinced that Elvis actually do love her because, after all, she is pregnant with another man's child and Elvis did not care.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.